Så. Det er jo også på min Discord. Okay,
Keep right.
let's get on with it.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit. Keep right.
That shouldn't be that boring.
Keep left.
Okay, keep left, I will. Lady I don't know the name of. Oh yes, Guy. He has some shies that I don't. Considering he could drive down there. So I give Y sign onto the road. So I'm taking a license in real life, just for Caldo. So this should help me to a certain extent. Yeah. Basically just the knowledge of road laws. But I'm going to London in a fully Danish license plated truck. If not, then meh, it's fine. But service station to 100 meters. Yep, there. Right. I don't need service at the moment. Anyway, so we're going back to Denmark where I came from. Go to Esbjerg. And then continue to London. We're gonna have to drive on the left side of the road with this truck. Which is gonna be fun. To be precise. Just slightly drifting that over. Don't wanna exit the lines. As you can see there, the Danish flag is flying up above. That sign I already know about the speed limits. Just gonna watch for the turn. I'm with theory very good at driving. Though when it comes to actually physically driving, I do lack a little bit on driving skills. But I'm making progress, I believe. It's mostly the clutch I'm having some issues with, and same with the gear changing. Me and the gear isn't the best of friends.
And then exit right.
Roger that, Sky.
Exit right.
So, I have a very, very small intern company in Trogers MP that, well, doesn't even have any members yet, as it's only been fully opened today. Or the Discord has, both for Danes and for non-Danes. Everyone is allowed to join it. Yeah. I'll probably either put the Red Truckers Discord in the description, or if I don't need to, then just if people ask in the comments when the stream is over. Then I should be able to just reply with that DM. I don't even have my own Discord set on the stream today, which is new for me, as that's one of the first things I put on there, usually. But not having that is, in my opinion, good. Instead of keep advertising.
Please mind the speed. Ground. Take the second exit
Ooh. Good, she said that was a roundabout.
now.
I did not realize. I know there's.
Please watch the speed.
I know there's 2 or 3 on this little way, but I never actually take caution to them. Or, yes. It's not often that I drive here, but I do drive here sometimes. That was what I was supposed to say, but it was not that came out of my mouth.
Exit now.
Here we go.
Take the second exit.
Told you. Third one.
Exit now. Go straight on.
I kind of expected that when both ways are like blocked, that I needed to go straight.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
Sky, I don't want to hear any more about your blimmin' speed limits. 50 kilometers an hour, it's not much in a game.
Straight on.
Again, I kind of expected that.
Caution. Please watch the speed.
I'm getting tired of you saying that, so I'm gonna turn you off. For that only reason. Let's see, sound. None. Yeah, it's all in Danish. So, we have 90 hours to go, it says, and we have 39 hours we can drive in before it's too late to deliver this.
Get ready.
What am I driving? Plants. 3 tons of plants from IKEA,
And then turn left.
or IKEA, as it is here, due to copyright fact.
Turn left. And then continue straight on.
Left and continue straight on.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I kinda. You already said that. Sometimes GPSs don't make sense, but at least it knows how to get in a ferry. Okay, so we're going to London. And we're gonna go to Hull. Near Grimsby. Grimsby? Grimsby. Right. So we're gonna go past Cambridge down to London. Instead of going past Bremen, past Rotterdam, past Calais, over to Dover, and over to London. Though the route or this tour just took 19 hours, it probably wouldn't have been any less difficult with a what should I say, with a driving route. Hopefully you know what I mean. Now where's the exit? I've literally driven past the exit. Ew, don't jackknife it. Go.
Turn left. Turn right.
I could turn off the GPS at this point. Oh yeah, I'm in Britain. I could turn the GPS off at this point. As I don't really need to tell me where I'm going if I have her telling me where I'm going. I though kinda do need stuff like the gas one.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
But I do have that one down there underneath the paraffin. So I should be good without it. The speed limit, meh. I don't check it anyway. In here sometimes the speed limit is just a request. Until someone comes in your lane, then you're screwed. Which of course happens a lot here in the UK, or just in Britain, in Euro Truck Simulator, due to people not knowing the British road rules. Of course, I wouldn't expect some. Let's say that the person is like 10 years old and he lives in Germany. I wouldn't expect him to be able to instantly be able to drive on the left, as seen I already drove on the right when I came to the country due to the fact that I'm used to driving on the right side of the road. Usually when I go to a job in Britain, I have a car or a truck that has a right-hand drive instead of a left-hand drive, as it is extremely difficult, in my opinion, to drive a left-hand drive in the UK.
Right. And then turn right.
I feel a difficulty in needing to have myself on the side of the road that I'm driving, because I cannot see what's happening on the right side of my truck. Though when I'm yeah, when I'm driving, if somebody comes into my lane and they're in that little bit of a blind spot, I will not realize it until they hit me head on. Which in my opinion
Straight on.
is a very, very difficult thing to think about. I couldn't have said that any worse. But we'll just be continuing like this for the rest of the tour. That bridge looks awfully a lot like the one that they used in Denmark. Therefore, if anyone's from Britain, please tell me, do you have these kind of bridges? Where it's like pillar, dingy 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 pillar, dingy dingy. and the like now the bow looking thing, because I know we have that in Denmark, and I know they do in US as in United States as well. United States as well. Jeez, that was hard to say apparently. But I genuinely don't know if it is in UK. I know it's probably a dumb question, but it's worth asking. Just changing lane. I did not like the sound of that, no. Sounded like a part of my truck was puking. Which was not very satisfying. Okay, now we're going fast. Considering I can drive 110 kilometers an hour on these twisty roads.
Right. And then continue straight on.
It doesn't seem safe to me. The fact that the roads on a motorway is that swervy. Because you have someone going a bit too fast, they'll go right off that. If they're in a car. I hope all British roads are not like that. Probably all, but that's just how it is. Was that the A180 it said? Isn't this a... Is this a road? Or a motorway? I expect this to be a motorway, but if I'm not completely wrong, it said A. Which I don't really understand what the difference between a motorway and a road is. Though again, probably a dumb question. Oh, it said M10 there. Alright.
Keep right. And then continue straight on.
Keep right, alright. Alright,
Go
yeah.
straight on.
Bad jokes, I know. That was the A1. That was an A road. For me, it's very unusual that I'm driving in the...
Keep right. And then continue straight on.
I'm on it. What? Okay, I have no idea what just happened to him. And I don't really want to know. But I see two cars. Three cars. Four cars. What the flip? There's 4 cars. All with camper vans. Or camping trailers, whatever you call them. Oh, slow. Apparently. I don't follow speed limits and I'm in a truck. You I am completely aware of that. I'm completely aware of it. Okay, 80. Now I can go. Stop fucking honking. Reduce your speed, it's fucking... Oh. I do not like this. I really don't. So I'm just going to... If he gets in my lane, I'm gonna get in his friend's lane. I might have just hit somebody. I'm not going to pull over for some jackasses. No. Wherever the hell that button is to talk. Bye bye. If that even worked. Now, is that a truck I have to be careful about? No, it's not. Excuse. It's very awkward when you forget which button you have to press to push to talk. Especially when you're used to 5M. Oh shit, I have low gas. I maybe should have pulled into that service station. But I kinda wanted to get away from those Skodas. That is the fun part of going to UK. You see that kind of situation, and I like that quite a lot. Because to be honest, when people want to make fun like that, I love it. And yes, you have seen videos of PSNI and stuff like that where I'm saying, oh, I don't want fun at all. In here you can have a bit of fun. About PSNI, I did resign from PSNI. But it's just come to the fact that I have, and I'm saying this as a true thing right now, I have rejoined the police service of Northern Ireland. I have received my qualification for the 1B driver. That means that I am a part of the road policing unit. I am extremely happy to be back, and also being able to have the opportunity to try a completely new department. I love to have that opportunity to see how others have it. I've now seen how the ARU works. Wasn't the biggest fan of my job in general. Some people I've met later on while I wasn't in PSNI but came back to Northern Ireland, just seeing how they were doing due to one of my friends being there. My friend was the last student that I ever got through the college at the station, so that was a proud moment. And going back to seeing that he was actually still in PSNI and everything like that was extremely awesome. I accidentally clicked that. Anyway, So going back, we were driving around the road, and one of these extremely nice constables came up to me while I were talking to another constable and asked if I didn't do YouTube. I told him yes, I do. And he told me that I inspired him to join the PSNI, which gave me that feeling of relief that I actually done a bit of my job as a college tutor at that time and a drill instructor before I left, of course, to get people to get in the college and get through to be the best officers that we can possibly have. I feel like even though I resigned, the PSNI actually then had the opportunity to find out what they would do. As when I left, I've been told this. I cannot say if it's true or not, but the fact they didn't, and still don't, I know they still don't, have a drill instructor. I was the one who were assigned by Chief Superintendent Alistair Murphy to be completing the task of the drill instructor. Though with me gone, we had no one to complete that task. Therefore, no one had that task. As far as I'm concerned, the college is very down at the moment due to, well, it's probably the fact that PSNI have gotten a new chief constable, and the chief constable needs to set his own requirements. He needs to set his own set of rules. I don't know if he has all his requirements that he needs put up. I am kinda concerned sometimes for the fact that some of the officers seems like they're unprepared for the task that they're currently in. Such as when you see a operational who has had a minimal training, you can instantly tell how much training a constable has gotten just by seeing how they react to you saying one word. Just say pig, and you realize, do they know how to de-escalate, or will they escalate to an arrest? It is a very fine experiment, in my opinion, and I will be talking to the chief constable on attempting to do an experiment like that, where I go out and diss the police. If they can successfully make sure to de-escalate the situation to an extent where I will be walking away without handcuffs and being more calm, either by threatening me or by simply telling me enough times to stop, I will then see if the PSNI is capable of handling criticism. Of course, the officers, not the service as a whole, but the officers should be able to have a bunch of name calling happening all the time and not being affected by it is one of the greatest powers they need to have in order to make their job as a PSNI officer work. If they do not make that work, then they will have a tremendous, and I do mean a tremendous, failure on their hands. They will, and I do mean will, fail if it continues like that. I'm just saying that if the officers can't handle being officers and being shouted at, being abused verbally, day after day after day, minute after minute after minute, then they should find another job. Because that is what we see. And a lot of people actually are able to handle that, and I'm so grateful for the good officers we have. And I'm grateful that they're still within PSNI even though they have that. And if they have problems, I'm also grateful that they will come to their colleagues, including myself, with those problems and say, I don't feel worth anything. I feel after days and days and days of torture that I do not belong anywhere around or in here. I'm grateful to the new chief constable who takes things into his own hands. In this case, for example, has a chat which I am in where we talk off topic, friendly talk. It is the first time in my years on Roblox and FiveM and everything that I've had a boss talk off topic and friendly talk with his staff, with some of his staff. Literally, I was on shift and my inspector told me that someone was fancying me. And that's the kind of humor we have. We're officers, we like humor. We want to have humor with each other. We want to have a good work environment. Though to a certain extent our work environment is broken by citizens who fail roleplay, who doesn't know the systems of the Northern Ireland, who thinks that everything they do can't be punished. Those we do have some of, which actually in my opinion is driving away good officers. I feel that the administration team of Northern Ireland should be more strict about such things as fair roleplay. And I'm not kidding when I'm saying that some officers literally leave because they're tired in their head from fail or peers, because we cannot handle a fail roleplay. We don't have the tools to handle a fail roleplayer. We do have the tools to RP and to incarcerate you if needed. With the help of the Northern Ireland Prison Service, we could sometimes arrest the entire server. Though even the prisons 2 seconds. Right. So the Northern Ireland Prison Service, I sometimes wish that when a pursuit crashes out in front of their prison, that they would run out and help us. I've stood alone in a pursuit before. I know how it feels to be left alone, left to deal with your own issues, left to deal with the chaos that erupts during a pursuit. Because it is chaos, and it is frightening. Not only for the cops, but also for the citizens. I know some citizens who are so frightened of being involved in a crash related to a pursuit that they will pull over when the pursuit is half a mile away, just to make sure that if we come, they're at least out the way. In my opinion, that can't be right. As a pursuit driver, I sometimes also sit alone in my patrol car after a situation and think, why did we not stop this before it went wrong? Sometimes I feel like we in the road policing unit are too slow to use our tactical contact, though the operational unit is too quick. I've seen operational officers driving out in front of suspects while the suspect is going about 80 miles per hour. The officers usually get themselves in such a big mess that they cannot actually fix it, and they are sitting alone with that feel of injury because usually they get injured doing those kind of things. When working with the road policing units, you get used to driving extremely high speeds in a city situation after someone. I am not allowed to exceed 100 miles per hour in town center. No police officer anywhere is. It's extremely dangerous, and speeds of 100 miles per hour can kill upon impact. If I drive, let's say, 130 miles per hour in town center, and a kid with a ball gets out onto the street, I will kill them. Not because I want to, but because I simply cannot stop. The reaction time plus, or should I say minus, the speed equals disaster. The kid could just be chasing his ball because it fell off like a little bit, or fell off the road. Just a tiny bit needs. Because if I hit them with 120 miles per hour, let's say with the right side of my car, they will be flown away. Most likely even flying away. Not the fun way, but the dead way. I don't know how you can fly away in a good way, but it's not. We also get hit by cars as roads policing because our job is to cordon off roads. It's us doing the roadblocks. People hate us in the road policing unit. We close roads instead of opening them. Our job description is kinda different from the Highways England or anything else. We have a unique way of doing things. I'm so scared to meet those guys again, I'm not kidding. Anyway, so considering the fact that I'm back in PSNI, I do think it has become better, and I do genuinely do recommend people who has a liking of law and a liking of structure to join PSNI, because that is what we have gotten. We have structure, we have stability, we have an owner we can trust, or a chief constable we can trust. We've always had an owner we could trust. There you got to see my reaction speed. You also need to have that in the roads policing unit, because at one point someone will do that shit. That was actually perfect timing that two had a head-on collision. Because it just proves my point that without the roads policing unit, stuff like that could happen at any moment. I learned in driver school that I need to help big vehicles, such as simply giving them a bit of space. Now I'm giving this truck space behind in case he gets stuck, then he can reverse. And now social distancing is nothing. Let's go. Right. Let's go then. You saw nothing. As said, most officers in PSNI actually are trained in high speed situations, such as responding grade I, which is basically the driving I'm doing right now. Driving extremely reckless to get to a scene. I have my hand usually on the gear, other than now where it's automatic gear, I don't. I'll let him turn first. Now go. Calm your tits. I just came out of UK. Calm down, people. It's not like I want to crash into you. Only a little bit. Okay, I can't wait for you to just sit there. Eey! I did not see that. I am extremely sorry to that guy. That was definitely a mistake from my side. Speed plus a giveaway sign can equal disaster. Oof. Go. just after that I can just basically keep speeding. Because at this stretch of road right now, there's literally no people. Other than the one behind me, of course. But other than that, we're actually pretty clear. I'm going towards a border, maybe, or else it's just a pay booth. One of the things. Sometimes they have this border-wise. Oh shit. Okay then. This happens when it's the first time I'm going through them, because I usually pick the ones I can just drive straight through. That was not one of them. That was not one of the times. Global Turk TM. Is that what it's saying? I don't know, and I do not want to know. Even though I'm asking. Yeah, apparently there's 200 kilometers until I'm at my destination. I did also go another way. That's right. That's probably why. So I'm coming up behind a truck which needs to change lane. Why are we not in Denmark? Then I could tell him to... Oh yes, thank you. I usually do not... Usually, I'm saying. I may have done it on the stream today, I don't know. But I usually don't pass on the right. If I can, I will pass on the left. Not because I'm at a right-hand drive, but because that is legal. Yes, I follow traffic laws, to a certain extent. Some traffic laws I say shove it up your butt. Because I do not mind certain traffic laws. Oh, can't go there. Here we go. Right. Go. This is very, very sketchy. That is why I said it was sketchy. I just lost control. Oh, I cannot reach the... There we go. The blinker. It's beginning to get dark and I do not like that. I do not want it to be dark. It's much harder to drive in real life. No right turns. I wouldn't take a right turn in there. Probably some people actually would. I don't blame them for having that sign there. Oh no. I thought that said Paris back a while ago. Nah, could just be me. Well, the time is a little off. It says I'm driving 110 kilometers an hour, but I'll be there. I'll be there in 125 kilometers, but it'll take 1 hour and 40 minutes. How long does it take to drive 1 kilometer? How long can I drive? For an hour if I'm going 110. I can reach 110 kilometers by an hour. So me hitting 106 kilometers in 1 hour and 26 seconds or minutes doesn't make sense. Because considering the fact that I'm going speed that says that I'll if I continue that speed, I would be there within an hour. That's why it's called 110 kilometers an hour. And also why in some countries it's called miles per hour. It's basically how many miles can you go with on an hour. For me, going 110 kilometers an hour means I'll go 110 kilometers by an hour. After an hour I will be 110 kilometers away. If I keep driving, of course. Where? Is it this one? It's not this one. Oh well. Bye. Again, 110 kilometers an hour and 60 kilometers to go. 50 minutes. Not quite. Not quite. At least I'm happy it's not real life time, that it's telling me, oh, you want to drive from Copenhagen to Paris? You'll have to be up all night playing this game. Then I would say screw this and not do anything. I can also tell my car is British because the lights, if we were in Denmark or in Germany, the lights would be wrong. Because here it's stronger on the left than it is on the right. You can see like this anti-symmetric line going from the right to left one. In Denmark or any left hand or right side driving, like Germany, Denmark or such, it has to go from left asymmetrical to the right. I apparently can't speak today, even though I know how to usually. Here's my turn. Yeet! When you yeet yourself into a wall. That's not good. Here we go. And past that. I know this is bad reckless, but who actually minds? What I believe the rules are for this game. Drive carefully, but it's fine to do what you like, as long as it doesn't hurt others. That's at least how I saw the rules. Basically, if it will have an impact on those two guys that I drive 150 kilometers an hour into here, like, for example, damage the trucks completely, then no, it's not okay. If, like this, it's non-collision, that's fine. I'm not hurting anyone. Though, of course, setting a role model is also one of the things you have to remember. Like, for example, turning on your lights. And telling you guys how lights should be, even though here I can't really see the lights. Oh yeah, you can see it better here. It starts over there, then goes inwards. You can see it on the truck, kinda. Starts down there, then goes upwards. It's over there. Anyway. So my driving instructor always tells me to look where I'm driving. Now I understand why. I think this game would be much better with a VR headset. I do not have a VR headset. Fuck it. I'm gonna go down and install some lights on this thing. Yellow lights. Because blue lights are illegal. Yeet. And hello again, guys. Lovely seeing you again. Last time we saw each other was when I was here last. So you can see there's civil, EU and blue. I cannot use any of those. I can only use that. Here we have pilot. Pilot single, blue. Pilot, pilot single. Police EU. Police 1, 2, 3. I can only use those two. And considering I'm driving on the right side of the road, I'd kinda wanna use this. But this doesn't say pilot. Because I'm not completely a pilot car. Hello Mario, I didn't see you in the chat. I only have one screen, so it's like extremely hard for me to see the chats. It's there, and I could see it, but it's pretty hard. Now, for the car, when driving onto the road, they can still see the yellow light, not the horn. I'm using a steering wheel, and it has 4 buttons, which goes like this. It's like a controller. The top one is the triangular one. That is my emergency lights. I then have the circular one, which is my horn. I have the X, which apparently... oh yeah, that's my air horn. Then I have the square, which turns on my beacons. Behind my steering wheel, or my wheel, I have 2 buttons. I have a right and a left for the indicators. I have a gear, and I have 4 more buttons. Top one for speeder, bottom one for brake, as my pedals are broken. And they'll be expensive to replace. Yeah. So, that's how I drive. I don't use the pedals. Anyway, there's the left one that doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, that's the cruise control, sorry. And the right one which turns on my high beams. Alright, let's go. Right. I just gotta stop and look because this is actually a pretty nice building. thinking about that it's a depot for like transportation, that is actually a pretty cool building. If you look in the right mirror, which you can see on the right side of the screen, Mario, my chat on my phone is down with my parents. So that would be a very difficult way to use the chat. Or else, yes, that is what I used to do. That is usually what I do. I just put my phone on and I lay it next to me, just with the chat, so I can read the chat and say hello to all you wonderful people, because you are all wonderful. Subscribers or not, boys, girls, men, women, attack helicopters, bisexuals, transsexuals, whatever, get into your lane. Everyone, wonderful people. Everyone has something wonderful in them. Sometimes people ain't just the best at showing it. But we all are something special. And I'm extremely good at talking black talk, aka talking so no one understands what the hell I'm talking about. I thought that was a car right there, but it's just the guardrail? No. I do not remember that right now. Central Reservation in the UK. Oh, that's close. That's close. That's close. Eh. Anyway, Mario, I actually took a car off the Kia Rio that I usually drive. So you'll get that soon. And if you're asking where I'm going, I have no flipping clue. I'm just driving, seeing how many accidents I'll get into, so I know where we'll go to get into trouble. Left, right, haha. Okay, so I basically gotta overtake this guy. I'm bright red, he should see me. Yep. Here we are. I took a picture of the Kia Rio, and therefore I now will send you that picture. So, I really like that request, Mara, about the 5M. Yes, I will. I will. I'm just stopping the Euro Truck Simulator, and that's in a moment. I just need that picture for you. There we go, Mario. Now, time to close down Euro Truck Simulator. Okay, what is this? Okay, that was not completely what I wanted. Is it this? Yes. There we go. I don't know which model it is, but it's a gas car. I had to put gas on it today, that's how I know it. Right. Hotkeys. I'll be right back. Så er vi der sgu snart. kanalen ændrer sig snart. På den måde, at den ændrer navn og billede. Okay, jeg hører jer snart inden. Please sig det virker, please sig det virker, please sig det virker. Jeg aner ikke om det virker. Det er også fordi den er indstillet til den forkerte. Det får jeg da lige fikset så. Ja, har vi dem. Bum balum bum balum balum bum. Haha. Nå. Så må jeg jo lige fjerne retter, når vi nu går over til 5M. Så jeg skal op på sygehuset. Er der nogen taxaer? Nej. Pis. Så må jeg løbe. Shit, jeg kan ikke løbe så langt. Jeg har ikke trænet ordentligt. Og jeg vil våge at påstå på, at så snart jeg når op på sygehuset, kommer der en betjent rendende, spørgende, hvorfor døralarmen går i gang. Det er jeg 90% sikker på. Ah, fuck. Sådan. Løb. Dagens motion. Hvad for nogle patienter? Okay. Når man er MS'er eller noget andet job, så kan man klikke missioner til og fra. Så får man sådan nogle små missioner, som jeg har fået der med patienttransport. Og det får jeg har noget at lave, mens jeg er her. For det er ikke altid jeg har noget at lave. Det er nogle gange jeg sidder her i flere timer, før jeg får noget at lave. Men det er meget forskelligt. Min telefon. Min radio. Ikke ærg. Hvad har jeg gang i? Sådan der. Og jeg bør være alene på radio lige pt. Ellers er der en eller anden, der ville have sagt det der. Sådan en, er der andre på? Nø. Jeg kan bare høre Lady Gaga fra den bil. Skal lige ned og farve hår, før jeg går ud til den patient. Jeg hader de her trafiklys, for der er så skide mange af dem. GTA er ikke lavet til, at man skal følge færdselsloven. Nej, der er ikke noget politi på. Men der er civile. Hold jer alle sammen lige for øjnene. Ta 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 ta. Og vi går meget op i herinde, at det er virkeligheden. Det her er virkeligheden. Der er ikke anden virkelighed end den her. Så vi går meget efter, at alt hvad vi gør, det skal være realistisk. Jeg har aldrig prøvet en af de her missioner før, så det skal nok gå godt. Okay, jeg forstår ikke de her opkald. Det må jeg spørge Chris om senere. Lige meget. Hvad laver den? Er der overhovedet en inde? Nej. Sådan er det jo. Det gider jeg kraftedeme ikke. Missionen fra. Gad ikke hele vejen derop. For at skulle stå deroppe og blomstre og ikke vide hvad jeg skulle. Jeg har først lige opdaget nu den fejl der er. Sådan. Fejl fikset. Det lyder bare dumt. Nå. Håber ikke den specificerer hvilket det skal være. MGO. Okay. Så må jeg jo gøre det. Hvis den hører mig til det. Nå, hvad har du skrevet? Hvornår tror jeg? Jeg er fuldkommen usikker lige nu på noget som helst med Vordingborg. Problemet er, at der er så meget, der skal laves. Nå, det der er i det, det er, at det gamle map kommer op igen. Lige pt. Til at vi får styr på det. Eller rettere, jeg får styr på det. For det er mit ansvar, der kommer styr på det. Ja. Så den åbner forhåbentlig snart. Bare det gamle map, lige pt. Yes. BDQ. Little F og så E. Det gider den faktisk ikke. Okay. Nej. Nå. Så må det jo være sådan. Burde virke, hvis jeg copy-paster. Nej, okay. Bleep. Okay. Åh, kæft, det regner. Goddag.
Har du nu første bil?
Det har jeg, ja.
Jeg har haft det.
Vil du være sød og hoppe en gang, du har nede og koppe på foden? Sådan. Så hopper I alle sammen. Okay. Ja, okay. Så forstår jeg godt.
Jeg kan så lige fange den.
Du har hoppet, så ja. Sådan. Og din ven skal vel også lige bruge et.
Det er godt.
Altså. Blev du ikke lige ramt i hovedet? En lille smule?
Det så du ikke.
Nej, jeg så ikke noget. Du faldt ned ad trappen. Det er den officielle grund. det gør jeg så ikke for. Heldigvis. Vi har haft nok lægeporno for i dag. Nå, god dag. Og sådan er det at arbejde hos mig. Eller sammen med mig. Man får nogle sjove beværkninger nogle gange. Nej, vi har haft nok lægeporno i dag. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Så må man slet ikke parkere her. Her til gengæld. Der må jeg parkere.
Så hopper I alle sammen. Okay. Ja, okay. Du har hoppet så, ja.
Godt, og grunden til at vi siger, at personen lige skal hoppe, måden vi siger det på, det er bare ved at sige, at der er en edderkop på foden, så ved de, så står de stille. Så teleporterer de rundt. Når de siger til mig, du har vist lige brug for at strække armen en gang, så er det fordi, de fortæller mig, så sidder min arm, uden jeg kan se det, faktisk fast. Og jeg ikke kan gøre noget med den. Som jo er pisseakavet at stå i den situation, så. Det er tit, når jeg går ud af mit køretøj, så kan man se, at jeg har min arm bukket og går med den sådan lidt foran mig og svejer. Det er noget, min karakter godt kan lide at gøre. Det er ikke noget, jeg beder ham om. Han gør det bare. En anden ting, vi kan gøre, det er at tage hænderne op og ned. Dytter jeg lige efter ham. Fordi det var godt nok en ringekørsel, siger jeg. Nå, Miro og dem, der nu skulle se med efter streamen er stoppet. Jeg håber, I har haft en god dag. Der står min chefer jo. Regionschef og... hvad med den anden? Goddag.
Hej.
Hola.
Men jeg har en god nyhed.
Nå, hvad er det?
Altså, lad os slutte på bordet.
Okay.
Skal nok nok faktisk.
Skal jeg mute mit GoPro?
Nej, det behøver vi ikke.
Det er i orden. Jeg er sådan lidt med der. Nå. Det er bare GoPro, jeg er med i der.
Nå,
En person er ved at dø. De må vente.
Meget bekendt, altså vi er nødt, der er nødt til at være nogen, der ringer til os, så vi skal ud.
Ja,
Så ved vi jo realiteten ikke, at der er noget.
nej. I realiteten ikke.
Det var lige finde ud af, hvordan det er.
Ja, selvfølgelig. Nå jo, du har det bedste kontor. Nej.
Ja, nu er det officielt, det er.
Yes.
Det er fordi, Benjamin,
Nu er du fyret selv. Nej.
så har vi jo holdt lidt øje med dig.
Ja.
Jeg har snakket med din supervisor også.
Ja.
Vi har godkendt, at du bliver forfremmet,
Ja.
så du ikke er inde mere.
Perfekt.
Så
Woo!
det betyder at putte papirarbejde ind for, at du bliver forfremmet, og så er du ikke elev mere. Så er du...
Yay. Perfekt.
Så ser du ikke med,
Tak.
så kan du også få en anden trøje på.
Ja. Ja. Corona så. Ellers så vil man da gerne lige.
Og det er også et aktivt, der ikke kan se det.
Ja. Og jeg ikke kan se dig.
Præcis.
Det spørger herinde.
Det gør.
Nå.
2 meter.
Ja. Nej, jeg må hellere gå ned og få skiftet trøje, så må jeg køre ud til det opkald.
Yes.
No. Alarmcentralen er væk, så det gør jeg så ikke alligevel. Hehehe. Fridag. Woo!
Ude på motorvejen eller sted.
Det er det også, men jeg har ikke tænkt mig at køre hele motorvejen.
Nej,
Bare for at lede efter en person, der muligvis er ved at dø.
præcis.
Ej, det kan jeg ikke.
Vi er ikke skiftet tøj. Det er kun...
Nå, men det var da en dejlig nyhed herinde. Jeg slukker streamen. Nå, hej. Liam, eller hvad du nu vil kaldes. Godt at se dig på streamen. Nå. Du. Chris, ham som lige var på streamen der, eller ham der lige, jeg lige gik ind og snakkede med, det er vores regionschef. Nyforfremmet her i går eller i dag, til at være regionschef. Så det er faktisk første gang, jeg er på shift, eller anden gang, jeg er på shift med regionschefen, hvor han er regionschef. Det er også for anden gang, han er på i dag. Men jeg er tit herinde, og jeg er tit den eneste, og jeg skriver journalerne af det, som jeg skal, og derfor synes han åbenbart, det er på tide, jeg bliver forfremmet. Det er bare dejligt. Så jeg skal ikke længere blive kaldt, hey elev. Det er fandme dejligt. Og så passer mit Twitter-navn også. Redder Benjamin. Grønt. Forfremmelse, baby. Det er sådan noget, man godt kan bruge lidt oftere. Forfremmelse. Nå, til jer der ser med og er concerned omkring Vordingborg, så går jeg ind her om 2 minutters tid, når jeg lige har skiftet tøj og kørt op på sygehuset. Så går jeg ind og åbner Vordingborg. Den vil være åben til SSU'er og så videre, til den nye bane er færdig. Så vil den Vordingborg version 1 lukke ned, og Vordingborg version 2 vil komme i brug. Og jeg glæder mig til V2 kommer ud. For V2 den bliver meget federe, meget mere realistisk og meget mere spændende. Der vil være forskellige huse. Det er derfor det tager så lang tid at bygge. Der vil være alt muligt. Dog er byen mindre. Dog er der flere ting. Hvad står du bare herovre for?
Det er den der lort. Den der lortbil over, jeg kan ikke...
Den der?
Den holder der.
Altså for mig der holder den deromme bagved.
Ja, det kan godt se, du er efter, fordi du var lige kort, vej der.
Ja, okay. Løber den vej, men så bare... Houdini. Du ved.
Og den holder sådan virkelig lidt.
Det gør den, ja. Jeg prøver noget. Du har ikke set det her, og det håber jeg heller ikke mit GoPro jeg er på har. Men vores briller, så jeg kan ikke se så meget. Det gør jeg sgu da også. Problemet løst.
Det virkede.
Det virkede. Så er der sgu plads til trafik igen. Woo!
Hvordan, mand?
Ambulancen kan meget.
Det er først ambitiøst arbejde, har du været.
Ja. Jeg har fået sat ny ko. Eller køler i den, så... Ej, ikke ny ko. Hun kalder sådan en kone.
Det er lige nok at kvække gang.
Ja. Ej, men ambulancen blev totalt smadret her tidligere. Nogle indfødt kørte ind i den sådan 7-8 gange.
Det kan jeg ikke.
Nej, det var bare med det samme.
Det er ikke mig, der betaler, det gør vi alle sammen.
Ja, det
Det gør os.
er alle betalt.
Yes. Er det bare mig, der kan høre en eller anden køre ind i et eller andet?
Nej, jeg synes, du må...
Hvem var han? Der var en eller anden mand.
Ja, det er fordi, du bruger vores garage dermed.
Nå,
Derfor.
det var mere, han gik herud og kiggede nemlig, så jeg tænkte bare, okay.
Jeg tror faktisk, der ikke var noget. Hvis jeg kan lade gagen, så får man en bil ordentligt.
Houdini. Ja. Når jeg er her, så ryger jeg. Jeg er også stor tatoveret på højre arm. Jeg ser da også meget bedre ud med redder på ryggen end elev.
Ja, det er det.
Giver lidt mere autoritet. End bare at stå der. Jeg er intet derinde. Det er jo lidt det, man signalerer. Og ja, Chris, du har ikke... ikke en af jer, der lige har et plaster, vel? Det kunne jeg faktisk godt bruge.
Så I må hellere gøre en scanner af den notesblok.
Det gør jeg. Det ser ikke ud det.
Noterer har givet en læge et plaster. Eller redder.
Man kan ikke tåle, at jeg bruger en notesblok.
Nej,
Sådan.
nu bruger jeg alt for meget.
Hvad for noget?
Hvad fuck?
Hvad lavede du?
Udpunkt.
Nå.
Det kalder jeg det.
Ja, det er også sådan, man udpumper. Vidste du ikke det?
Jeg kører lige ind.
Hvad for noget? Skub. Jeg går bare rundt og ødelægger dine skilte.
Ja.
Det virkede så ikke.
Gå og kør.
Holy crap. Hvad er der sket?
Jeg ved ikke, vi fandt ham, han bilen holder der foran på kalde.
Nå,
Så er jeg bange for, at han er på narko.
okay.
Han er fuldstændig fjern. Han er fuldstændig slukket.
2 sekunder. Du får lige noget tryk en gang.
Godt være, I skal have ham på noget misbrugcenter.
Jeg sender ham bare til Dr. Hank. Ej, jeg sender ham bare ind til Dr. Hank på psykologisk afdeling. Så. Ja, jeg kommer til at tage dig med op en tur til sygehuset.
Ja, så få den lukket.
For helvede.
Johnny, for helvede, din blødning.
Sådan.
Okay.
Det virker også.
Han fik sat han ind og lukket døren. Vi ses, Lonnie. God bedring. Fuck, ja, man.
Kan du huske, hvad der er sket her? Nå, det er også akavet. Du kørt galt, eller hvad?
Ja.
Kan du huske, hvad dato det er i dag?
Nej.
Ved du, hvor du er?
En ambulance, ikke?
Jup. Ved du, hvor du er på vej hen?
Nej, det kan jeg sgu ikke se.
Nå, okay. Nå, bare sådan, hvis du giver et hurtigt gæt. Yes. Chris, hvor er du? Så er Chris væk. Nå. Jeg tager dig med på borgen en gang. Så får vi lige dig op og lægge. Værsgo. Jeg får lige fat i en læge. Chris, for helvede. Hvor er Chris? Chris. Hvor er det typisk Chris. Ikke også? Fem niner er der en på radio. Hvor er det typisk. Og jeg skal også til at gå og alt muligt, altså helt ærligt. Så. Nå ja. Jeg bliver nødt til. Hvad? Lige til venstre for din seng. Det spørger lidt herinde. Nå. Jeg kommer lige til at tilse dig lidt, før at lægen kommer. Åh gud, jeg skal gå alt muligt. Så lige din trøje af. Sådan. Ja, hvad for en af dem? Du var da godt nok tatoveret. Jeg har ikke regnet med, at du havde så mange tatoveringer, men okay. Sgu pænt nok til dig.
Så har vi
Er det en læge, der kom der?
Ja.
Godt. Herren her har været involveret i en bilulykke. Formodet ikke at have sele på at fløjet ud af forruden, formodes det. Og var bevidstløs ved ankomst. Der var puls ved ankomst til stedet. Der er ikke givet noget medicin eller noget som helst. Kun en lille smule tryk for at få ham op at stå igen.
Og hvordan er blodtryk?
Blodtrykket og det ser faktisk fint ud. Pulsen er normal, blodtrykket er normalt, SpO2 er normal. Klager over smerter i venstre skulder. Lige pt. Ser ikke ud som om den er ude af led.
Han bevidst, eller ved bevidsthed?
Han har været ved bevidsthed hele tiden. Eller næsten hele tiden.
Okay.
Han var bevidstløs ved min ankomst.
Det er som om, at der er ikke noget, der er ude af led, men jeg tænker, lad os se på tage et røntgen for at se det.
Ja, selvfølgelig, jeg skal bare tage at gå nu, nemlig det er derfor.
Jamen, det jeg skal nok tage.
Perfekt, mange tak. Vi ses.
Det gør vi.
Nå, som I hørte, skal jeg til at gå. Derfor så går jeg ind og åbner Vordingborg med det samme. Og så smutter jeg. Jeg glæder mig til, at I kan begynde at gå på igen. Der er politiet. Shit, jeg skal køre. Ej, jeg har ikke nogen problemer med deres politi. Goddag.
Goddag du.
Ja, goddag du. Nå. Så Vordingborg, den bliver faktisk låst op for nu. Det er dejligt at høre, Miro, at du glæder dig til V2. Miro på du. Det burde du have, hvis jeg ikke tager meget fejl. Så snart du får rangen, så får du nemlig din moderator tilladelser. Så du skal faktisk bare have ranger, så får du dine tilladelser. Der. Så er den åben. Så siger jeg tak for i dag. Kom tilbage i morgen klokken 18-19 stykker for en enten 5M eller Roblox stream. Det finder jeg ud af til den tid. Men tak for at se med, og have en rigtig, rigtig god aften. Resten af jeres aften.